So, your newest album, describe it in 3 words.
My personal happiness.
Have you ever thought, what is the meaning of life? Once you realize that all the shit you used to care so much about just keeps you a prisoner of your own mind.
I ain't gon' run, I ain't gon' judge, 'cause I know that we all got issues. We all got issues. We all got them. I ain't gon' run, I ain't gon' judge, 'cause I know that we all got issues. You and me both. We all got issues. Take a deep look inside and you realize the answer's always been there the entire time.
I called the album KIRONIC for 2 reasons. I was really exploring my astrology chart, and I learned about this placement in it called Chiron. That's in your chart that is in antithesis of your sun sign. What's funny is that my Chiron and my sun sign are both in Leo. I read this article called The Wound of Chiron in Leo. It basically talks about how whatever you do, no matter how well you do it, is never enough. And you always feel like you gotta prove yourself. And for me, I was always trying to fill that void of constantly needing to prove myself. The Chiron placement is based off of Chiron, who's a mythological creature in Greek mythology, who was a centaur and was a very, very versatile, skilled, talented figure. He was a healer, apothecary, great archer, an intellectual, a great teacher. He was able to do many things. He was shot by Poseidon's arrow by friendly fire, but he was an immortal centaur, so the poisonous arrow that hit him couldn't kill him, so therefore he lived with this pain for his entire life, for eternity. And that's the story of Chiron. He had to deal with a pain that would never go away. And that really talks a lot about just the pain of like what artists go through, what I go through, and learning how to just deal with it. The other part of Chironic is how ironic that I feel that way. So it's kind of like a double entendre in that way. There's a lot of symbolism in the album cover. I had a friend design it off of AI. They made it more human-like in the art. The lion, which is me, the Leo, with the piano. It speaks of balance. It's where the sun and the moon are equally in the sky. That's why you see all the colors. It's right at sunset or at dawn. You don't really know. But it's right where the land meets the sea. It's right where the darkness meets the light. And that's really just, for me, trying to find that balance in myself through music is basically what the theme of the album is. The thing you should know about the Philharmonic is that any time the Philharmonic gets pigeonholed in any genre, in any time, I will defy it. You tell me that I'm one of the oldies artists, I'm going to make new shit. You tell me that I'm a new artist, I'm going to make old stuff. You know, if you tell me that I'm a hip-hop artist, I'll do everything but hip-hop. You know, I do not want to be put into any box. So,
What is your favorite song off the album?
Chasing. Chasing After the Wind. It's my favorite song that I've ever written so far. The first song I wrote was 3 months after my writer's block. That was The Balance. Chasing was the second. And Chasing was the song that made me realize that I didn't need drugs at all to create anything good. That I could just, it was already instilled in me before that ever happened. I'll Be Just Fine was the third. And from there, I still had to deal with the imposter syndrome for about 2 years. So I didn't release it even though it was ready 3 years into the making. Whew. There are no answers. You have to be accepting of that. Seek and you'll find it. And it's really not that bad. Most of the problems that exist in this world are in your own mind. At least 90% of them. Most of the torture that I embody or feel is in this thing right here. I'm the Philharmonic. I'm an artist, producer, singer, and songwriter out of Sacramento, California. And it's been a pleasure doing this interview with you. Peace.
Chasing after the wind can drive you crazy.